Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you who are new to the channel, please do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below along with the notification bell. All right, that way you can be notified anytime I go live or post new content. You guys, I'm not going to be here long, but I wanted to hop in to see if there was anyone this morning that may have wanted a reading, advice, anything. Before I run about my little day. So I'm gonna give everybody a hot minute to hop in. And yeah, I was supposed to do this an hour ago, but I had to get my tarot room organized, like my whole space, my whole table, all of that. I had to get it all organized before I could start doing readings this morning. And I feel so much better. Like, you know, when you clean or organize your room or your space or whatever, you just feel better. So that's what I had to do this morning. Good morning. Good morning, Em. So I feel better. Stuff is organized. I feel like I can do more. Hey, Happily. How are you, love? We missed you. I feel like I haven't seen you in like 1,000 years. I'm being dramatic, right? Well, that's what it feels like, though. I feel like we haven't seen you in a whole long while. How are you, love? Hi, Chicken Nugget. Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. Right, the first 5 people outside of my mods, I will take them free. The rest are gonna be paid readings. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. Oh, awesome. I didn't know that. Okay. Wonderful. Now, see, okay. So I have to keep that in mind, Happily. It's tough because, yeah, like, I have people who are on my channel and they're from such a different, oh, wow. Yeah. And they're from a different country. So the time zones are like, you know, they're off. So it's hard to cater to everybody's time zone. So this is great. Good, Chicken Nugget. How was yours? March was busy. March was stressful. But going into April, like even in the readings I've been doing for people, like personal readings, I've been picking up new energy. Like it's time to go, like Spirit's message to the collective overall. And this is what I've noticed. I don't know how many of y'all are readers or you pull cards. I have 2 am cleaning my house. And I had to get Rico together this morning because he was hungry. And I have to get him new bedding for his cage. But anywho, the energy I've been picking up overall for the collective has really been a beautiful energy. Like I feel like everybody is shifting in a positive way. Like some people may be like their relationships are becoming more healthier and they're becoming more happy, just individuals like within self, like just overall trying to eat better, become healthier, exercise, become more organized, use their creative skills, their creativity to, you know, do better, like, you know, create other streams of income or get, you know, look for better job opportunities, career opportunities, like overall. And I feel like that is beautiful because it's like that's what type of shift you want to happen. A lot of people have been learning from past relationships, like going forward, you know, like going forward, what they need to do in order to attain a healthy, happy connection, which is really beautiful energy. And that's the whole purpose. Our whole purpose here on earth is to learn lessons. Like there's so many lessons to be learned, you know, learn how to treat people, learn how to also appreciate life. Like if you didn't learn anything from the year 2020, is that life is short. Life is very short. So every day that we have on this earth is blessed. You know, it's a blessing to be here and don't take it for granted. Enjoy every moment that you have because you never know when it's going to be your last day. So I feel like overall in this year going forward, because we're still in the beginning of 2021, it's like everybody's focus is like forward movement, that chariot energy, right? that forward focus. So, and a lot of it is healing too. I feel like healing has been a big role for everybody, whether that be physically, spiritually, emotionally, like just really healing your spirit, your mind, not allowing negativity to penetrate your mind so that you can move forward in a positive direction. Like that's been overall the thing. So yeah, I seen people hop in and hop out. Like I am doing readings this morning. So like I said, the first 5 people on the list will be free this morning. Okay, this morning, today. So if you're wanting a reading, let us know so we can get right in. Yeah. I typically do not do free readings during the week, so I'm just letting y'all know in advance. And when I do it, it'll be random. It will not be planned. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Like I said in the beginning of this live, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified, because I'm randomly going to do a few free readings here and there, but it won't be like, you know, like a consistent basis. So if you're new and you're watching, hop in. Okay, Chicken Nugget, looks like you're the only person that's hopped in thus far. So you can go ahead. If you have a question for me, you can go ahead and post. Who is this? Ooh. Okay, did you have a specific question, Chicken Nugget, or like, did you just want general messages from Spirit? What's coming? Okay, great. Let's find out. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. First 5 people. So far, I have 4 slots left. Anybody wanting to hop in for a quick free reading? Let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please show me the messages. Woo, for Chicken Nugget. Yes, thank you, M, for reminding everybody. Yes, please make sure you like the live stream if you are watching or you're joining. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up. What's I gonna say? Oh, I had an overall message also. Like, if you're struggling financially to, you know, make ends meet and stuff like that, we've all been there. Trust me, I've been there. You may want to take a step back. And M knows what I'm talking about because she deals with finances. She's an accountant. You may want to take a step back and look at like your income, not your gross, but what you take home. I forgot what the term for that is, M. I always forget the terms. I know your gross is what you've made, but that's not what you take home, right? Is that right? What you actually take home from week to week or every other week or every month, however you get paid, monthly, bi-weekly, net pay. Okay. Hey, Casey. Take a look at your net pay and then look at your expenses, like your bills. Yes, thank you, Casey. And compare the two and see what you may be able to rearrange to help save you some money. Like I had to do that recently. I was paying on 2 different loans and I reached out to one of the loan companies and they were actually able to help me pay off the other loan in full. And I only have 1 small payment every month. So that's just a thought, okay? That's just food for thought for anybody who's trying to like really get a grip on your finances and really trying to, you know, get everything organized. Like, oh, well, you know, if I'm over here, if I have AT&T and my phone bill is $200 a month for 1 line, how can is there any other options? Like, do your research and explore options. Just because everybody else is using AT&T in your area doesn't mean that you have to use AT&T, because you could be saving with another phone company. Exactly, Casey, exactly. Or you have an internet provider that's charging you way, like a lot, just to have internet. Exactly. Shop around for deals. And even in grocery shopping, right? Like get coupons and stuff like that so you can have discounts. And also if you have, like, if you apply for credit cards, there are credit cards that have rewards. Those are great credit cards. Like, they have cash back rewards. So if you use that card to get gas or get groceries, you get points and you get cash back on those cards, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? So then once you get, like, let's say you get $20 in gas or $40 in gas here and there, that money builds up. So at the end of the month, you have an extra. Exactly. Yes, those points add up. So you can use that cash to, even some cards will let you use that amount that you got back to put it on that credit card, or you can use it at Amazon, like Casey said, or you can use it at other, big major stores, wherever you shop online or whatever the case is. And that really, really comes in handy where you're like, I really, really want this, but I don't think I have enough here to get it. And then you're like, oh, I have $50 on this in cash back. So just trying to look out for my people. I'm always looking for ways to save. I'm that type of person that's always looking for a good deal. I'm thinking that I'm not the only one. But that's always a plus. Like, when you're like, whoa, I got points. I didn't even realize I had points. It's always exciting. Oh, that's too funny. But I know a lot of people are really trying to pay off debt and really trying to get caught up, which is great. Like I said, I feel like it's a part of that new energy. Like, okay, I'm gonna get my life together. 2021, I'm gonna get my life together. Ooh. I used to have Chase Bank years ago, and I love Chase Bank, but the state that I'm in now, it's far away. Like, it's like 3 hours away from where I live. But I guess you could create an online account. Yes. Thank you for sharing that tip too, Casey, because I feel like it's really, really helpful. Yep, I used to bank with them when I was like 19, 20. I had an account, and then something happened where my information had got stolen, and Chase was really, really good about cancel. They made sure it was canceled. The person didn't have access to my stuff or anything. They were great. They were on it right away. They opened me a new account and everything. Just the credit card, Casey. Yeah, Chase is good. They are a really good company. At the time, I was so young, I didn't have a credit card at that time, but I was using their banking, and they were really, really great. Like, yeah, I didn't have any fees or anything like that, so it was good. Yeah, they're good. I agree, and they are a good banking service. And if I lived in a bigger city where there was a Chase, I would literally switch over to Chase, because this is what I tell people. Business is all about relationships, because I knew the people in the branch. I could talk to them about my account. Like, they were just one of the most helpful banks that I've ever interacted with. Chicken Nugget. It looks like there may be some things in your past that you still like think about from time to time. Like, it may be like a loss, or just, I feel like disappointment maybe within yourself about certain things. Oh, that's nice, Em. But Spirit is saying, in this year, it's going to be time for you to move forward. Like, Spirit wants you to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy. See how confident the Queen of Pentacles is? And then also notice how she's surrounded by leaves and greenery. The scene behind her. This is all very healing energy. Right, Casey? Yeah, the Chariot also. The Chariot is about balancing out both aspects of self, light and shadow aspects of self. And a lot of readers talk about this a lot of the time, but I feel like it can't be talked about enough. Like, we both have negative and positive traits about ourselves, and we all have insecurities, right? And things that we struggle with to deal with on a daily basis. But it's like, it's important. Hi, the Aries. It's important to acknowledge both the positive and negative, you know? It's great to emphasize your positive traits, right? But it's also important to recognize and accept the negative. Like, if I know that I have a problem with being very defensive, right? Then that's something that I know that I need to work on, right? So that I can be able to communicate more with people, be able to accept constructive criticism. Not disrespect, but constructive criticism, because constructive criticism is necessary. I can't, like, if I know a shadow aspect of myself is that from time to time, if someone says something to me, I get so easily offended because that's maybe how I grew up, in a household where I was constantly talked down to. So as an adult, I may struggle with accepting constructive criticism. That's something that I know that I need to work on, right? So Spirit's like finding that balance within self, where yes, you're a kind person, you're loving, you're giving, but at the same time, you may have other issues that you need to also bring into harmony with your the light aspect of self, if that makes sense, so that you can continue to move forward. Yeah. The Aries, happy belated birthday, the gift that keeps on giving, right? And then we have the Ten of Swords, right? Yeah, Spirit is saying to put an end to toxic patterns or unhealthy situations, environments and things that hold you back from really being happy, right? Ten of Swords. Put an end to those things. If you have to, put an end to relationships or connections with people who only hold you down or keep you from being your best self, right? Because sometimes we don't realize, like, we become the company that we keep. If you're around people who are constantly pessimistic, negative, always complaining, always in other people's business, gossiping about what other people have going on, then it's like, exactly, Casey, exactly. Then you're going to be that type of person, right? Or like Casey was just saying, embracing constructive feedback. If you're around people who, let's say you work in an environment where your coworkers, yeah, every time the CEO comes down here, he always has something to say about what we're doing. He doesn't know what we do back here, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but he runs the company. So if he has something to say, you better listen to what he has to say. He's the one that's head honcho here. So you may not like what he has to say, but what he has to say is necessary for that company's growth, and you're employed through that company. So instead of complaining about it, take the information in for what it is and say, you know what? How can I apply this to day-to-day work, and how can I improve here, right? Ten of Swords. Three of Cups. Yes, I love it. I love it. Things are starting to open back up. And you see the lavender field down here, and you see how all these women right here, it's like camaraderie, friendship, family, also relatives, like just going out and enjoying life. Live your life, enjoy life. Right. But my point is, chicken nugget, sometimes we can surround ourselves with negative influences, like negative people who do, and it rubs off on you. Does that make sense? Like you tend to keep, the company you keep tends to have an effect on you. You know what I mean? So Spirit's just advising to be mindful of the company that you keep, right? And balancing things out, like we were talking about with the Chariot. But with the Three of Cups, it's like this year is going to be a time for you to really focus on your happiness. What really makes you happy? Surround yourself with people that make you happy. Exactly, Casey. That's what I'm saying. Like, for example, if you come to my channel, you're surrounding yourself by an energy of truth, of realness, of self-awareness, self-accountability, because that's the energy that I project to my audience, right? I mean, I don't know what other energies y'all pick up from me, but hopefully it's in a positive way. Hopefully it's in a healthy way. That's my goal, you know? So it's like, you know, just keep that in mind as you go forward, to really enjoy your life, to enjoy the people that you're with. If they're encouraging you, they're supportive, they're giving you good advice, they're giving you good tips, Spirit's like, okay, those are real friends. They're there for you, not just when things are up, But even when things are down, when the chips are down, especially, is what counts the most, because you'll find that some people will leave. Like when things get tough, or you may need somebody, a shoulder to lean on, somebody to talk to, vent to. Sometimes people just, oh, well, I don't want to talk right now. I'm not available right now. Not saying that that's wrong, but if the only time they come around is when you, oh, well, yeah, I got this new car, or I just moved into a new place. Ooh, girl, that's nice. I want to come over and look at it. You gonna take me for a ride? Or, oh, well, you got your stimulus check. Are you gonna go get me something? Like, friends like that. I'm just using that as an example. You probably don't have friends like that, but people like that, spirits like, stay away from that type of energy. Avoid that type of energy, because those are users. They're not there to actually motivate you and inspire you in a healthy way. So there's that, right? Right, exactly. Right. Thank you, Casey. You know I love you. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, spirits like, just keep going and enjoy it. Go out, have fun. You know, of course, be safe with all the restrictions and the requirements, or whatever the case may be. And also, don't be concerned, Chicken Nugget. I got a specific message for you. Don't worry about what other people's opinion of you is. Like Casey said, don't second guess yourself. You know what you need. So, you know what you need. So do what's best for you. Exactly, Casey. I never heard that term before, but that perfectly describes them. Yeah. You know what's best for you, right? Like, you may have relatives who are like, well, why are you doing that? Or why are you taking up this class? Or why don't you do this instead of that? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You are not living my life. My life is allowed for me to live and experience. So whatever I feel that I need to do is like, okay, that's what I need to do, right? If I want to read tarot, I'm going to read tarot. If I feel like I need to get a Reiki session, I'm going to get a Reiki session. If I feel like I need to do, yeah, I never heard of fair weather friends before. That's the first time I ever heard that term. I always learn something new. And the beautiful thing about it is like, everybody that comes into the live stream, they're from different parts, of the world. And it's like, I always learn something new. Casey. And that's just a prime example. Like, no matter how old you get, right? I'm 34. No matter how old you get, you are always learning. So, which I love learning anyway. I love reading too. A lot of people don't know that about me, but like, I'm really a book junkie. Like, I will read stuff. Like, sometimes I get distracted by articles. Because like, some stuff is like it really intrigues me. And so I'll start reading, and then I'm like, before you know it, like, I done read a whole 4 or 5 pages. And they're like, excuse me. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Judgment. Don't worry about how other people see you. Because at the end of the day, you have to give an account for how you lived your life. You're right, Casey. It is an air sign thing. It is an air sign thing. I don't know. I don't know if I partly get that from my mom too, because my mom is super smart. She's very smart. And she reads a lot of stuff. She studies a lot of stuff. She always has. Right, Em? And she was very big on education, like with me and my sisters as children. So that could be part of it too. Like, she was very, like, certain things like reading, comprehension, vocabulary, like those. My mom was sticklers for those things as kids. So that could be part of it too. She never wanted us to have idle time. It was like, don't just be sitting outside playing. Be learning something, doing something productive with your mind. With your mind. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Reading comprehension. Spelling, grammar, English, spelling is like one of my strong points in every class I've had in school. that has always been one of my strong points. I don't know if it's a gift or what, but and I always loved writing, like essays and writing and reports in school. Always been a thing for me. Probably should have been a journalist, but here we go. Probably should have been a journalist, but it didn't quite go that way. I had considered teaching English at one point, but I was like, let's not, and say we did. But yeah, chicken nugget. I got that Queen of Wands. Woo! Queen of Wands energy, passionate energy, right? And then we've got the Knight of Swords. So Spirit is like, take action this year. Take action, like I said, towards what you're passionate about. right, Casey. Technically, right? Interpretation. But Spirit's like, yeah, you make decisions that make you happy, that you're passionate about. Be confident also in your choices. Whatever it is that you choose to do, Spirit says, be confident. Don't let anyone stop you, right? You got this. Going forward, just go. Just go. All right, love? So, that is your reading. Yes, enjoy the beautiful weather, M. It's really pretty here today, too. So, I'm probably going to enjoy it a little bit. Well, I'm going to have Rico outside. Rico's birthday is next week. I forgot he's an April baby. He's a big April baby. And I think you are welcome, Chicken Nugget. Thank you for joining, and thank you for all your love and support. Oh, have you, KC? KC! Listen, I got to share this with y'all. This morning, I woke up late. Right? Surprise. But I woke up late. Woo! The kittens turned 1. Oh, the kittens. Yeah, I'll tell Rico you said happy birthday. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for his birthday. I might get him some toys for his birthday. He's already a rotten bunny, y'all. He's just rotten. Right. It's funny. Rico's birthday is a day after my baby sister's birthday, which is the 12th of April. And today is actually, what's today? The 2nd? Today is my baby cousin's birthday. He thinks he's grown, but he's always like the baby of the family. Right, Casey? Because that's his dream. I do. He won't sit in the car though. He doesn't like being in the car. Like if I take him to the vet, it's a whole problem. Like he does not like riding in the car. So, well, he will sit in the front seat. He will sit there for a little bit, but then he just you know what, M? Right. Happy birthday to all of y'all April babies. Y'all get on my nerve. Nah, I'm just playing. I love y'all. Life wouldn't be the same without fire signs. Just so everybody knows. Oh. Yeah, fire signs keep us interesting. They keep things interesting. Right, so I woke up late. Oh, is it M? Rico's the 13th and my sister is the 12th. So there you go. All these hot babies. Oh my goodness. Yes, Casey. So I woke up late because I was dreaming, okay? If you've ever had a dream that felt so real, this is the one, okay? For some reason, I kept seeing, I was in a room and there was like this big canvas. It was a canvas and I was painting. The pictures were beautiful. Like the art was really beautiful. Like this is how real it felt to me in the dream. It was like, it was like bright colors. It was like floral. There were flowers, all this stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I'm like, when you said that to me, I don't know what that was about. I don't know why. I don't know why I was painting in my dream. I don't know what that was about. But it was beautiful. Like it was like a wall. Literally looked like a wall. Like here in my tarot room, it looked like a wall, but it was a canvas, and I was painting. There was someone with me. I know it's a man. I could hear his voice, but I couldn't see his face. We're painting, and it was like flowers and bright colors. I think that was the message. Like, do something beautiful. Be creative. Create something beautiful, right? Use your skills is what I got from that. That was my interpretation of the dream. Like, you have great ideas. You have you have talents. You are skilled is what Spirit was trying to tell me. So use your mind. Use your abilities to do something, create something beautiful. It's going to be big. Like because the stretch of the wall was huge. It was huge. But it was absolutely beautiful. Like the colors, the picture after the finished product was beautiful. I don't know why that happens. Then I had another dream, and again, it was like, it felt so real. I was hiding. Exactly, Casey. I was hiding. Now, I think this could have been from TV. I don't know. But I was hiding. Like, it was me and it was several other people. We were in someone's house. We were hiding because we were being threatened. We were hiding. I don't know why. And we were afraid. It was more of a scary thing. But I'm just like, I don't know what they wanted. I don't know why. But it was just like, it almost felt like a drive-by type scenario. That's what it felt like. Two totally opposite dreams. Isn't that weird how your brain, like, it shifts during sleep? But I'm just like, what was that about? Like, how did we go from bright colors, flowers, beautiful imagery to that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I felt like, yeah. And I felt like Spirit's like, you're protected. I wasn't hurt though. Like I felt like maybe that could have been the message. Like, you're okay. Yeah. Like, you're okay. You may be you're so concerned about what's on the outside, but you're inside. You're protected. So stay inside. Yeah. Like, it's almost like reassurance. Like, you're okay. Like, you're all right. Which I feel that too. Like, in a lot of the personal readings I've been doing, like, we tend to overthink things that don't need to be overthought. Like, a lot of stuff that we experience is actually very simple. There's actually very simple solutions. But we as human beings complicate things. Like, we make things more complicated than they need to be. It's like, are you hungry? Yes or no? Well, I was kind of thinking about a burger. Okay, so that would be a yes, right? Why are we making it complicated? Exactly, Casey. Yeah, and also it was like, a lot of overthinking is fear-based. It's fear of not knowing what's to come. Yes, anxiety, exactly. A lot of overthinking and the anxiety is also, anxiety for a lot of people is like not being able to determine the outcome of something. Like, I'm anxious about going to my friend's wedding because I don't know who's going to be there. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be there. And I can't control who's going to be there because it's her wedding. You see what I'm saying? But she sent me an invitation. So now I'm afraid. Yes, and not being able to control your circumstances a lot of times is where anxiety comes up. That's just like when I get people who ask me about their person being with someone else. It's like, if you keep dwelling on it, you're going to manifest another woman right into his arms. You keep manifesting it because, right, Casey, it's like you can't control his actions. He can control his actions, but you cannot. You have no control over what he chooses to do. It's a choice at the end of every day. So you constantly overthinking and being paranoid. Well, he said he was out with his friends, but I'm wondering if he's over her house. Like, you know, it's like you can't control it. We all have it though, Em. We all have it. Like, to be honest, like if we're truly honest with self, we all have that characteristic of wanting to be in control of things. Like, no, I don't want it this way. I want it this way. Or I don't like it like this. I like it like that. Exactly. The good part about it is when you can recognize it and say, you know what? This is something that I need to work on. You know, like this is something I need to release that energy. Because what happens is when we feel like, when we get the anxiety because we don't know what's going to happen and we can't stop it, it's like you cause your body stress. That too, a lot of times anxiety comes from unresolved issues, unresolved hurt or trauma as well. Like every time you get around a certain person, you become anxious, you can't breathe, you start sweating, you're panicking, freaking out, like because there's something that happened between you and that person that was never settled. Either you never addressed the offense and forgave that person, or the person never acknowledged what was done, right? Or what was said, or whatever the case is. Like, it's unresolved. Exactly. That's a great way to put it, Casey. Fight, flight, or freeze. And I think that's when the anxiety hits, because it's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Keep going. Keep going. Like, you're nervous, just keep going, get it done. That's like a boss calls and says, I need this email sent in the next 10 minutes. You have 5 customers standing in front of you. You have an account you're working on. You've got paperwork over here that needs to be filed. Stop everything and just get that email sent so it's done, right? You're freaking out. Your anxiety kicks in, but it's like, okay, do I really have to do all of this other stuff right now? What's more pressing, right? Like Casey said, move. So go ahead and get that email out so you no longer have to worry about that, and then you can continue working on the other projects that you have, right? Waiting on the customers, filing, doing whatever else you need to do. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Right. But you see how you just simplified that, Casey? Like, all the 47 excuses are like, they make it more complicated. Well, you could just do it later. Well, you haven't had your coffee yet. Well, you may need to take a shower first. Just get up, go work out. Simple. Exactly. Get yourself unstuck. Get yourself unstuck. That's it. Period. That's what somebody was telling me the other day. It was like, they were telling me that they had stopped being into tarot, and they were saying tarot had affected them badly. And I said, no, it's not the tarot. It's not the tarot. I'm here to tell you now, it's not the tarot. The tarot is a deck of cards. How am I going to be badly affected by a deck of cards? I won't. I never will be. What's in my mind and in my heart space, I can be badly affected by. Exactly, Casey. It's too much. I said, no, you haven't addressed your anxieties. You haven't addressed your anxieties. And so you're saying that it's the tarot, but really it's self. It's self, right? And that's where it comes back to personal accountability. Like you said, Casey, like overthinking and over worrying. I can blame anxiety, but it's not the anxiety. It's me overthinking. I'm making the choice to overthink a situation when I can just take action. Exactly. Oh, well, I acted like that because this person said this to me, or I acted like that because I didn't have this when I was a child, or I acted like that because I lack affection, or, you know, whatever excuses we want to tell ourselves. Whatever excuses that we want to tell ourselves. No, ma'am. You're overthinking because you choose to overthink instead of just move. Yep. Yep. Exactly. It's like, and I feel like men in general have that, like, that's one thing about men that I like admire. Like, they have the ability to just do things. Men don't typically, if you watch them, they don't typically second guess too often. Men are they're very risky. Even as kids, boys are risky. They do risk taking things. Yeah, women are different because we want to overanalyze and overthink. No, at all. At all. They just do, Casey. That's the fire. That's fire signs in general. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. They just do. You'll have the boys outside, M knows. The boys will be outside. Next thing you know, one is in a tree and one is running across the street. What are you doing? I wanted to go and get my ball out of the neighbor's yard. This one, I saw a bird up there. I wanted to try and get him. Like, you're not supposed to be up there. Does he care? Absolutely not. He wanted to go get the bird and the other one wanted to go get the ball. They don't care. Men don't care about consequences. Typically, they just do. Like, when you think about it, the audacity, right? Men have a lot of boldness. Like, men who know, for example, like a woman is out of their league, they still will go and approach that woman. They'll still go and shoot their shot because in a man's mind, I could win, right? Just like gambling. I'm going to go over to the crap tables and I'm going to throw quite a bit of money on the table because I can double that money. Me as a woman, absolutely not. You barely might get me to put $20 on the table because I'm afraid of losing hundreds or even thousands. Right, the Aries? Men, they're like, well, what if I triple that 500 I put on the table? What if I triple it? And it's like, but what if you lose it, sir? What if you lose it? Right? What if you lose it? Well, at least I tried. This is how the man thinks. At least I tried. And it's like, but at least you lost $2,000, like in 2 seconds. But he's like, but what if I win? What if I win? It's like, you know what? You know what? I'm going to let you be great, right? Whether you win or lose. Because you're so confident, right? Or that woman that he knows is out of his league, he's still going to go up there and be like, hey, I just want to talk to you. I've been looking at you from across the room. Come here. I need to talk to you. Come here. Come here. I want to talk to you. And she's looking at him like, excuse me? Come here. I just want to talk to you for a minute. Come over here. Come here. Right, Casey? But this is what I'm saying. Like, I've been drugged to the. I've been drugged as an associate to the casino against my will, because of some people thinking that they can win. So it's like, okay, you know what? Do you be great? Now, when you come out with no money, make sure that you don't ask me for mine because you're not getting it. But guys, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Casey, you are the GOAT. Casey is the GOAT, y'all. Don't let her fool you. She is the GOAT. That's like little boys, like my and I feel like my nephew's probably going to be the same way because they're daredevils. And I have a feeling he's going to fall in Aries territory because my sister's like, she's like, I want him out. And I'm like, you know what? Keep it up. Keep it up. You've only got about 3 weeks, but he could come sooner. So keep it up. But they're daredevils. There's like, boys are not afraid of getting hurt or anything. Right. Exactly, They're not afraid of getting hurt. Stop jumping on my table. He's like, it's fun. It's exciting. Oh man, it's like, but you can't. Yeah, there's no danger. In men's mind and boys' mind, there's just like they just live. That's what I love about it. Like the masculine energy is like they just live life. They just live life. They don't. It's not like, ooh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of speeding because I might get a ticket. They don't care. They don't care. I'm afraid to hop in. I'm gonna jump in the water anyway because woo! I want to get. I want to get in the water. It's exciting. I don't know how to swim, but I'm gonna jump in. Like they don't. Women are like, is the water cold? Right, Casey. Is the water? I don't know if I want to get in there. That water doesn't look. It doesn't look clear to me. They don't care. They just hop in. I don't know. Do you guys have a life jacket? Like, they don't care. They just jump in. Like, and that, yeah, like that type of energy is like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. You know what, Casey? I might come back with a new iPhone. You know? Just I might. Just because. Now we gotta share it when we get back together. We gotta share our experiences of thinking like a man. Right? She said, just do it. Like, you know what? Just go ahead and give me the phone. Oh my goodness. The other day, listen, y'all, the other day, actually, I took a risk. Okay, so y'all see this bracelet, right? I was in the store. I was in Cato's, actually. And because I went to get me a couple new, Casey, I went to get me a couple pairs of pants because I'm a shorter woman. It's harder for me to find pairs. If y'all understand this struggle, listen, y'all understand what I'm going through. But when you're a shorter person, it's harder to find pants that are not too long for you. So I felt like a silly rabbit because I had to ask the sales associate. I was like, can you help me find like pants? Do y'all have pants in here? Because y'all know Cato's is like, it's a store for women. They got purses, shoes, accessories, clothes, pretty blouses, all that stuff. Anywho, so she's like, oh yeah. She was like, they're called petite. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that. Cause I didn't know. Like I said, I'm always learning something new. And she's like, yeah, just come over here. We have a section over here. And I was like, you know what? I saw this bracelet. Like it was calling my name. Casey said, what should I do? I do what I want anyway. You're such an air sign. So the bracelet, it was calling my name. So I was like, okay, this is the one that I want. And I didn't even listen. I didn't even look. I was acting like a man. I didn't even look at the price on it. I just grabbed it. And the lady was like, do you want that? I said, yes. Yes. Do they ask you? Yes. I didn't even ask any. Yes. Just put it in the bag. Do you want this pair of pants too? Yes. Just put it all in the bag. Oh, you too, M. We love you. Have a great Saturday. But yeah, she was just like, well, I was like, just put it in the bag. Just put it all in the bag. So I ended up leaving with the break. Well, before she even rang it up, I almost forgot to pay for it. And I noticed it and I was like, hey, did you get the bracelet? And she was like, oh, you know what? It didn't ring it up. So I was like, please ring it up because I don't want to leave out of here and y'all think I'm stealing on camera. So she was like, no, let me add it in there. And I was like, just add it in there. I don't care. Just add it in there. So yeah. Yes, M. Enjoy, girl. Right. Put everything in the bag, Casey. Just put it in the bag. Right? Just put it in the bag. Ooh, you know what? Now I'm thinking about this, right? Because I'm thinking about this. Like if I get a new phone today, right? Then I might be able to record better quality videos on my phone. Ooh, I'm excited. See, now the wheels are turning. Yes, the wheels are turning. Right, like a man. Right, right. Right, Casey. Win. Right. That's the word. Win. Right? That's the word. But I just cracked myself up because I'm just like, should I do this? I feel like like I'm always debating. As a woman, I'm always like overthinking and standing in my own way. Like, just get it. Just get the shirt. Put the shirt in the basket. The funny part is, whenever I go shopping, like with my mom, I'm telling her this. Mom's like, well, I don't really know if I want these shoes or those shoes, but I really like these shoes. I'm like, Mom, just get the shoes that you like. You need something, Casey. What do you need? Casey, what do you need? Do you like purses? Do you like handbags? I mean, me personally, I can always stand a new handbag. That's just me. May not be your thing though. Yeah, or a new outfit. Who doesn't need a new outfit? Of course you do, girl. Sometimes it's just as simple as tacos. You might just need tacos today. Oh, just saying, just throwing that out there. Everybody needs tacos from time to time, so. Yeah, just, yeah. The first food idea when you say that like you're hungry, you want to eat something, just go get it. Just get it. Just order it. Just have it delivered. You know what, y'all? Just bring me the tacos. Yes. Do you want pico? Yes. Sour cream? Yes. Yes. Just say yes. Cheesecake? Yes. Yep. We're gonna do it. No, like, yeah. Not even overthink. Just yeah. Yep. We're gonna do it. It's the opposite of no. Like saying no. She said I do that every day. Yeah, but I bet you don't act on the very first thing that you think, like, ooh, egg rolls. Let's do egg rolls. Okay, yes, let's do egg rolls. Sometimes you're like, well, I don't know how many carbs or what. Yes, egg rolls. Yes, right? Szechuan. Yes, we want it. Give it to me. Right? Yeah. I have this debate literally in my head every day. Like, what am I gonna eat? I don't know. I don't know if I want that. Is that too fattening? Does this have too many calories in it? This too sweet? Does this have too much sugar? I feel like I'm always like, instead of just like, okay, I want brownies. This is what I did last night. I want brownies. I got the brownies. Right? I didn't even think about it. I said, you know what? That's what I want. That's the one we're gonna get. We're just gonna get it. Didn't second guess it. So, just saying. Just saying. So you got this, love. If I think of any other ideas, you know me, I'll reach out to you, Casey. But y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here, right? Thank you guys so much for joining the live. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe. This is funny because I was debating about a donut yesterday because the donut actually looked good. I ran into the gas station and they had donuts like in glass case, and I was like, that donut looks really good. But then I was like, I don't need a donut. I don't need a donut. But I wanted the donut and I didn't get it. Thank you, Casey. Yeah. You know what? Right, exactly. So, knowing me, I might come out of the store with more blouses, Casey, because I love pretty, like, pretty shirts and stuff like that. Really, y'all know I'm girly, right? So, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Oh, I already cheated. What did I have? Yeah, I had brownies last night. Yep, I already successfully cheated. The Aries, no. First thing, cheeseburger. Let's go. That's me. I feel like I swear most of the time I'm in a debate about what I want to eat instead of just going for what I want. Now, lately, everybody's been making fun of me because it's been between tacos and egg rolls that I've been wanting to eat. But I'm telling y'all, egg rolls, it's just, like. Oh, thanks, Casey. Yeah, the Aries, I feel like I share the same struggle with you because, like, I'm always overthinking about what I'm going to eat. And it's like, just eat what you like. Just eat what you like. Then stop eating it. All right, Casey. All right, the Aries. Thank y'all for joining. See y'all later.